So as with most of math, a formula that we use is based on something that we've previously learned. What we're going to see here is the basis behind the distance formula. We're not using the distance formula yet, but we're leading up to why the distance formula works. So in this exercise, we're told to use the rectangular coordinate system to find the distance between the points 6, 1 and 2, negative 2. So let's go ahead and plot those points first. So 6, 1 and 2, negative 2. And we want to know the distance between those points. This straight line distance, because a straight line is always the shortest distance between 2 points. So here's 6, 1. And here's 2, negative 2. Now we could go up or down to form a right triangle, but let's go ahead and go up to form a right triangle here. So what's the distance from this point to the corner of our triangle? Well, that point is at 2, 1. So the distance from here to here is 3 units. And from 2, 1 to 6, 1, that's going to be 4 units. So now we have a right triangle, and we know the side lengths are 3, 4, and the distance that we're looking for. So we'll call that C. So we know, according to the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where a is the length of one leg, b is the length of the other leg, and c is the length of the hypotenuse. So we're looking for the length of the hypotenuse. That's the distance between 2, negative 2, and 6, 1. So we simply substitute one side for a, one side length for a, so 3 squared plus a side length for b, the other leg is 4 squared, equals c squared. Or we could go ahead and let's change the c to d since we're looking for distance. So d squared equals 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16. So d squared equals 25. Take the square root of both sides, and we get d equals 5 units. We wouldn't take the negative square root because there's no such thing as negative distance. So the distance from 6, 1 to 2, negative 2 is 5 units. And how we found that was we formed a right triangle with 2, negative 2, and 6, 1. We found the distance between the given points and the other vertex of that right triangle, which is the length of the two legs of the right triangle, and the distance is the hypotenuse. And then we use the Pythagorean theorem to find that distance, to find the distance from 2, negative 2 to 6, 1 by using it as the hypotenuse of this triangle.